the U.S.-Canadian border, a sprawling testament to peace, stretching over 5,525 miles. This border weaves through diverse landscapes from dense forests to serene lakes, showcasing the natural beauty that both nations cherish. It is the longest undefended border in the world. No walls, no fences, just an invisible line that signifies trust and mutual respect. This remarkable boundary speaks volumes about the relationship between these two North American giants. From historical landmarks to modern bridges, every inch of this border tells a story of unity and collaboration. It symbolizes a shared history, a commitment to cooperation, and a vibrant exchange of culture and commerce. Festivals, trade fairs, and daily interactions across this border enrich the lives of millions. This border is more than just a line on a map. It is a living testament to the enduring friendship between two nations. It represents a unique bond, forged over centuries of diplomacy and mutual respect. Treaties and agreements have been meticulously crafted to ensure peace and prosperity. It stands as a beacon of hope, demonstrating that even in a world often divided, peaceful coexistence is possible. Communities on both sides of the border live in harmony, sharing resources and celebrating their intertwined destinies. The U.S.-Canadian border is a testament to the power of diplomacy, the strength of shared values, and the promise of a brighter future built on understanding and collaboration. It is a shining example of what can be achieved when nations come together with a common purpose. The U.S.-Canadian border we know today is the result of centuries of negotiations and agreements. This border, stretching over 5,500 miles, is the longest undefended border in the world, a testament to the enduring peace and cooperation between the two nations. It's a story of treaties signed, disputes resolved, and compromises reached. Each treaty and agreement has played a crucial role in shaping the relationship between the United States and Canada, fostering a bond that has withstood the test of time. From the early days of European colonization, the border has been in constant flux, shaped by the ambitions of empires and the birth of nations. The early settlers and explorers, driven by the promise of new lands and resources, laid the groundwork for the borders we recognize today. The Treaty of Paris in 1783 marked a pivotal moment, establishing the first official boundary between the newly independent United States and British North America. This treaty not only defined borders but also set the stage for future diplomatic relations and territorial negotiations. The War of 1812, though a period of conflict, ultimately reinforced the need for clear demarcation, leading to further treaties. The war highlighted the importance of having well-defined borders to prevent future conflicts and misunderstandings. Over time, agreements like the Treaty of 1818 and the Oregon Treaty refined the border, solidifying the 49th parallel as a defining feature. These treaties were instrumental in creating a stable and peaceful boundary, allowing both nations to focus on growth and development. Today, the U.S.-Canada border is not just a line on a map, but a symbol of cooperation and mutual respect. It facilitates trade, travel, and cultural exchange, enriching the lives of people on both sides. The story of this border is a testament to the power of diplomacy and the enduring friendship between two great nations. The U.S.-Canadian border is a journey through a breathtaking array of landscapes. From the rugged coastlines of the Atlantic to the towering peaks of the Rocky Mountains, the border traverses diverse ecosystems, each with its own unique beauty and challenges. In the east, the border meanders through dense forests and along the shores of the Atlantic Ocean. As it moves westward, it encounters the Great Lakes, a system of freshwater lakes so vast they resemble inland seas. Further west, the border cuts across the Great Plains, a seemingly endless expanse of grasslands, before reaching the towering Rocky Mountains. The U.S.-Canadian border is dotted with over 120 land crossings, each a gateway for the flow of people, goods, and ideas. These crossings, ranging from bustling urban bridges to remote rural checkpoints, are vital arteries for the economies and communities they connect. One such crossing, the Ambassador Bridge, stands as a symbol of the interconnectedness between the two nations. Connecting Detroit, Michigan, and Windsor, Ontario, it handles a staggering volume of commercial traffic, facilitating billions of dollars in trade annually. On the opposite end of the spectrum, the Peace Arch, nestled between Blaine, Washington and Surrey, British Columbia, serves as a poignant reminder of the enduring friendship between the two countries. Section 5. Economic Arteries, Trade and Prosperity. The US-Canadian border is more than just a geographic divide. It's an economic powerhouse. The two nations share one of the largest and most dynamic trading partnerships in the world, with billions of dollars in goods and services flowing across the border every day. This economic synergy is fueled by trade agreements like the United States-Mexico-Canada Agreement, which fosters free trade and reduces barriers. Key industries including agriculture, energy and manufacturing rely heavily on this cross-border exchange. The automotive industry, for instance, depends on integrated supply chains, with parts and vehicles crossing the border multiple times during the manufacturing process. Section 6. Guardians of the Line, Security and Management. Despite its reputation as an undefended border, the US-Canadian border is not without its guardians. Both countries recognize the importance of security and have implemented measures to ensure the safe and efficient flow of people and goods. On the US side, Customs and Border Protection officers work tirelessly to protect the nation from illegal entry, smuggling, and other threats. Their counterparts in Canada, the Canada Border Services Agency, share this commitment to security. The two agencies collaborate closely, sharing intelligence and coordinating efforts to combat transnational crime and terrorism. Section 7. Beyond Boundaries, Cultural and Social Harmony. The US-Canadian border is more than just a political demarcation. It's a bridge between two cultures that, while distinct, share many commonalities. The border regions are a melting pot of traditions, languages and values, reflecting the close ties between the two nations. Family ties run deep across the border, with many families having relatives on both sides. Sporting events, particularly in hockey, baseball, and basketball, often transcend national allegiances, becoming celebrations of shared passions. Tourism thrives in both directions, with visitors drawn to the natural wonders, vibrant cities, and cultural attractions found on either side of the border. Section 8. Navigating Shared Challenges. While the US-Canadian border is a symbol of cooperation, it also presents unique challenges. Both nations must work together to address issues that transcend borders, ensuring the long-term health and prosperity of the region. Environmental concerns, for instance, require collaborative solutions. The construction and maintenance of border infrastructure must be carefully managed to minimize the impact on delicate ecosystems. Protecting shared water resources such as the Great Lakes is another area where cooperation is essential. Section 9. An enduring symbol, peace, partnership, and promise. The US-Canadian border stands as a testament to the power of diplomacy, the strength of shared values, and the promise of a brighter future built on understanding and collaboration. This border, stretching over 5,500 miles, is the longest undefended border in the world. It is a remarkable example of how two nations can coexist peacefully, fostering economic growth, cultural exchange, and mutual respect. The handshake between officials and the sight of the flags flying side by side symbolize a partnership that has weathered many storms and emerged stronger. As the world grapples with division and conflict, this border serves as a beacon of hope, reminding us that peaceful coexistence is not only possible but achievable. The interactions between people from both countries at the border are a testament to the human spirit's capacity for kindness and cooperation. These everyday moments of connection and understanding are the building blocks of a more harmonious world. The border is a testament to the enduring friendship between the United States and Canada, a friendship built on mutual respect, shared history, and a commitment to a better tomorrow. Historical images of leaders from both nations remind us of the long-standing ties that have been nurtured over centuries. These leaders have worked tirelessly to ensure that the border remains a place of peace and cooperation, a legacy that continues to inspire future generations. It is a symbol of hope for a world where borders need not be barriers, where differences are celebrated, and where collaboration paves the way for a more peaceful and prosperous future. The sight of children playing together, and the vibrant murals celebrating cooperation, serve as powerful reminders that our differences can be our greatest strengths. By embracing diversity and working together, we can create a world where peace and prosperity are not just dreams, but realities.